Yeah, so hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today I am making these. Okay, these are the, I don't make them all on video to show you some ideas, show you how to draw some of them, such as the star. Okay, they're easy to do once you know how these stars are, so things like that. And then heart as well, show you how to do that. I think the flower, the egg shape as well, and the butterfly. I think that's sort of like the ideas. Okay, so I'll show you how to draw those after I've done it all. Okay, so all right, so I'll show you how to draw the star, the flower, the heart, two heart shapes, a sort of weird rectangle shape with round corners, oval, egg shape. I didn't do an oval in this though. Egg shape, leaf shape, triangle, sort of hexagon, butterfly, and house shape. I mean, there's other ones as well. Perhaps they're easier, like the circle and the square and the diamond. That might be. I didn't show you that one, but that's possibly one of the easier ones. Okay. So we'll show you those later. I know you might like the looks of these. I do actually as well. I love the looks of those. I will show you those later. Show you some ideas to what to do with them, which would be involve those, and I'll show you how to make the thing. So yeah. So there's a couple of little ideas there. Okay. I mean, look at those two. They're joined together. Yeah. Hey, so we want to be together, yeah. Right there, so you can stay together like that as long as you like, because I'll leave them on, I'll probably leave them on my desk for a while, you know. until I take the thumbnail. Right, okay then, so please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Some of these papers will be on Ko-fi, the ones to do with the yellow and the background to it as well, they're on Ko-fi. These are Etsy. Some of the background are my papers on Ko-fi. I will show you which I will tell you a bit about these papers afterwards. Okay, so let's go and I'll show you what we're doing today. Okay, so more using your scraps, say what. So I have been drawing, I found if it's 17 shapes, it might even be more now. I might have found more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 17 shapes I've thought of. Okay, so we can try this with 17 shapes. You can actually punch them out, but I like the idea of having that black line around it. And if you punch it out, you might still want to either ink it up or put the black line, so I just cut them out. It's but see, stars and things like that, you might find them harder to do. So stars I'm going to show you how to do, although I have shown you at Christmas. But if you want to refresh it, or you haven't seen that video, I did the stars. It's on the Christmas tree belly band I did. Okay, so I'm going to just cut these out. Okay, should be long. Alright then, so I've cut out 17. If you notice, I've got two different styles of heart. So I've got one like a elongated primitive one, and known as a flat normal shape one, perhaps. always got me using my phone as the thing, and people ring me up. Right, so there's your shapes. Okay, this is just a basic shape, so you don't have to do them in yellow or anything crazy like that. And then but then you can use even more. I mean, you can obviously, I've got different shapes. I've got things like stars. That's a really good star. That's actually very good. Who's it by? I can't remember now. It's oh, it does tell you on the thing, but not on here. But there is a Vassen Creative, like things like that. That's Vassen Creative, you can tell, because it's pink and cream. That one's, I can't remember who does those. But these are really heavy duty ones. I mean, you can always use these if you can. But I like to draw mine because I still want to edge it up, and then I'd have to ink it up anyway, or I'd have to. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of fussy cutting, so, although I seem to do a lot, don't I? Right, so what you would do then, if you like, I mean, I prefer to use quite a plainish foreground. I mean, with this one, it's going to be 3 parts. It could be with the butterfly as well. If you managed, I'll show you how to do a butterfly as well if you want. So I'll show you how to do a well, flower. I've showed several times how to do them, but if you want, I can always do it again. It's easy to do. It's very similar. 5 petal. You can do a 4 petal flower if you can't do a 5. Things like that. Heart shape. Let me just show you quickly how to do those. So if you don't need this bit, just you can quickly go on. Okay, so let me show you how to do these. Right, so star shape, triangle, come across here, spat the same as that if possible, then there to that line there, this one to that line there, and then you come out again there, and that's it. So that sort of goes to that line. Doesn't exactly look to it, doesn't really matter. Yeah, well, it should do really, but I could have done it a little bit more accurate by putting it like that. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's just basically a whimsical style, I suppose. And then you can do, in fact, it's like a head, 2 arms and 2 legs. The same with the flower. You can do which shape you like. It's like that. So it can come straight out, but I sometimes do it like that. It's like a head, 2 arms in the air, then 2 legs apart. And then the what else was it? Heart shape. That's easy. That's just do a heart shape down to there. If you want to elongate it, just make it more like that. And then you would try and mirror. And it does not matter if it's not, especially doing something like this. It's probably more fun actually to not have it equal. Right, and butterfly, let me show you how I do the butterfly is like this. In fact, you do 2 heart shapes if you like. You could actually do 2 heart shapes. That would be fun with a pencil. So a heart shape with a smaller thing like that, and then don't finish it off there. Then come big heart shape thing. You could turn it on its side, no reason why not. And then a smaller one, and then I do a point for that thing and a little round bit for the bottom of the whatever that thing is there. Body. I assume it's body, and that's like that. So that's a little bit bigger than so that's I think that's the one that you might find hard to do. Another one is to get hexagon actually. So hexagon would be elongated thing there like this. Okay, so same size, and then you might want to make a little bit longer if you want, and then you sort of like do the same length. It doesn't really matter if it's not a hexagon, does it? Yeah, that's a nice one. House one's easy, isn't it? Because you've got a roof and then an egg. I did an egg shape as well. That might, I don't know if you could have a go at drawing that, but that's like an oval but with small bits, so you come in like, it's like a triangle I suppose, in a way, like a isosceles triangle if you like. So you could perhaps draw a triangle with a longer, but then pad it out a bit and cut off the corners. That's almost like an egg shape, isn't it? Not quite, but that'll do as an egg shape. And then you could adjust how you think it might look. That would do. I did an oval, but I did like I like that shape, didn't I, rather than an oval. An oval would be say draw a circle, but then say you could draw a circle like that, but then pad it out a bit in, or elongate it. Let me have a go at that. So that'd be like that, and then you would elongate it a bit like that. So I've done that and that. Okay, I've only done that on my, I think that's 18 then, isn't it, really? So you can do 18 shapes. Obviously leaf shape is, then join it there, triangle, etc. I don't know how many I've shown you. Right, is there anything I haven't shown you how to draw, then let me know, because they are easy to do. Right, then you would stick these down on a background. I don't know whether that one's any good. I was thinking of that one, but that one might be too much like it, so I don't know. I've still got my yesterday's project. Well, yesterday, it was actually when I made it yesterday. I'll put that out of the way. Right, so you would stick them on some sort of, I would say they were plainer, and they were, this is more, you could do that more unplain. I don't know. I don't know whether to, I want to have a go on this one because I like this one a lot. So I'm going to put, stick it on, come on, stick it on, don't mess about. Where is that? Can't even see it. Yeah, so it's quite, this is my Gustav Klimt inspired doodle work. So all you would do then is just cut them out. Yeah, you can cut that bit out, like, and make sure that you've got a bit of a thing. Yeah, this is like you're supposed to do it like this, really, you know. Yeah, you get all these professional people, so they'll think to themselves, I don't like the way she's cutting that out. Yeah. So then you could make a little border line like this, so it's parallel to it. Just see if you can practice at making, and then you can ink it up if you like. Yeah, and you've got that as a little circle, right, ink up wise. Let's have a look. I think that would look nice, wouldn't it? I have not moved it off the desk. I was doing this yesterday for hours. Yeah, so you can come around the edge, or you can draw around the edge with a marker, things like that, and then you've got that. So that could go on something. I mean, I've got a little book here, look. Let's have a go at putting it in here. Yeah. So you could stick them all on pages like that to go down the edge. In fact, you could stick them all on pages like this and then cut round the edge of the page. Yeah, things like that. Yeah, I think it's good idea if it's sort of the same weight paper. I mean, you've got things like that's, I think that's something I cut out yesterday actually, but I haven't got a good ink it up. This is one of the things, not yesterday, day before, wasn't it, with that thing I forgot to do on video. Yeah, so you could stick that down. Yeah, you could use that side or that side. Yeah, I wanted to use the plain side, so yeah, so then you would Make sure you've got plenty, yeah, a bit of massive border, because you need a big border, don't you? And yeah, these look really nice actually. Right, so now I'm going to put the other ones on border, okay, with borders. I'm just showing you quickly how to do it. And yeah, inking them up seems to help a lot, doesn't it? So you've got inking up, and that seems to help. So you got that now as a pattern, okay, or a little embellishment, whatever, a little thing, okay. So we can now get some. We can put these on as well, shan't we? Okay. Yay, so there we go. Let's just see if I can get a bit closer. There you go. So these are the ones that I've just done today, okay. They look really cute. Right, you could use things for different things. You could use that as a label. You could actually write something in there if you like, or if you got something to print something in there, or you could just use it as a plain label. For example, yeah, they look a bit like sort of costume sunflowers and daffodils. Weird. You can put them down a page. Yeah, they'd be nice. Different colours would be good as well if they've got different, slightly different colours. If you don't like the idea of having completely different colours, they could easily decorate a page. And all of them obviously could go down a page, decorate a page, and then you could perhaps even cut out the page to that shape. Okay, what else did I think of? There's more than that. More than the we could even use those as leaf shapes on the flower, I suppose. Yeah, there were other things I thought of. Obviously, that could be Easter idea, an Easter idea for that one. Christmas or whatever for that one. Any time of year, doesn't it? Because you see the stars at any time of year, don't you? Whenever the sky is clear. Okay, yeah. Right, I can show you my other ones I made previously. So here's some more. I made some big ones and little ones. A lot of them are flowers, probably. Let's have a look. Yeah, flowers. Look, they're so cute, aren't they? I made that out of some grunt. That's actually a. Is it grungy? Grungy. It's like a load of labels, but not you know, from on a digital. In fact, they're both left. Are they all labeled? No, that's my. I think that's my own print. the rest of the labels. That's label, that's probably the same as that, but with my thing behind it, and then I've got another one on top. Yeah, these are all flowers. There's more than flowers. There's more than flowers. There's a heart one. How gorgeous that is. Looks like a proper grungy or vintagey style. This one will be as well. And there's a star. I didn't do all those shapes, you see. I thought of those shapes today. Just did a few. And yeah, they're really nice, aren't they? We got like the plainish or the neutralish, and you've got a slightly coloured background. That one's slightly coloured with a neutral background. I think I prefer that one, that idea. Another one with neutral and slightly coloured, pastel-y coloured. Oh, this is another one. That's another idea. So I'm using that as an envelope. Should have the back to it somewhere as well, unless I've left it out somewhere. Looks like I have. Yeah, I think I've seen it around. So I can show you that one on my rectangle one. Right, so if I wanted to use that as a back of a letter, let's see if I can get it bigger for you. Closer. I'm gonna have to lose it a minute. I see if, oh yeah, it goes right down there, look. So I'll put that here so you can see that now. Okay, so then you get a pen. Let me use the brush end. I like using the brush end because it can go small and big. So I know what I do for this is to show you could do it just normal like that, and then put I put a heart in the middle there, and then I draw the envelope bits. Okay, there, like that, and then I would colour in the heart if I can find a reddish colour. Any reddish colour? Is this reddish? I think it's probably not got a no. Oh, what's that one? There. I usually put a reddish or pinkish or orangish heart there. So you can make little envelope things as well to go down the page. Obviously it can be totally different like that. That's even got SE1, even though it's oh, it's the other way around. I think it's supposed to be SE1. Well, SE1, Southeast one, in other words, London area, Southeast London. I think that's what that is. That's the postcode to that, right? And then yeah, so you can do that, and I love them all. Okay, so I thought I'd just show you that idea. Let me see if I can find any of that paper that I've used for the. I've used loads of it though, recently. Right, so this is the paper I was talking about earlier, right? This is a grungy labels, perhaps grungy labels paper. I'm not entirely sure what it's called. It's called something like that. So that's the sort of thing I've used for things like this, and it's like I've set. There's probably about 5 different ones, and they're absolutely gorgeous, and I'm definitely using these again. These are lovely, especially for things like this. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, things like this. So I'm gone backwards now, so so you can see all my mess. Yeah, yeah, that's it. I'm trying to get all sorted so I can find everything, because I've still not found my stapler, and I need that. Yeah. Right, so these are the ones, aren't they? Yeah. So that's got a plain sort of like neutrally background and a colour. So I would be into, because I've got a journal that I want to add some gorgeous colour to. Yeah, so I would be tempted to perhaps put something like that on there. And though it's got, it's got brownie, it might be orangey brownie as well. And there's the one I did with the get off. There's the one I did with the plain and then the coloured background there. So I could have turned it around and used this. I don't think it would have shown up so well. So that's one thing I suppose you've got to think about, whether it shows up. Yeah, Then you've got things like that. You can use shapes like that. I suppose you could add, oh yes, especially to these. I tend to, let's go back let's go back again. I'm used to which way round it goes now. So when I'm doing things like this, I will add little dots of either white or black. So I tend to add I'm adding little tiny dots to these. This is a brush pan with it's ones that draw on stones, acrylic marker. That's very good because I got a pack of 8 of these black ones, and I've also got some coloured ones by Art X, I suppose. Is it Art X? Art X. It's got double R. There's the, oh dear, could be a bit closer. It's sort of here, but I've got paint on it. So Artex, ARRTX, and they're really good actually. They might be a bit more expensive than the normal ones, but I think they might last longer. I don't know. I think that's probably why it might be false. I might be false economy to get. Depends what you can find actually. So you can do things like that, and that looks really nice now, doesn't it? You can do that to any of them really. You can do anything to any of them. You can add little, if you think it looks a bit plain, for example, you could add little bits sort of around the edge, etc. With blacks, I would use blacks and white. This set, with the actual set, the white isn't brilliant, so you would always get some of the sets though there are, because I've had one before where the white was good, but things like that you can even put around the outside, I suppose. I'm trying not to get it on. Trying to get it in the middle of those black lines. Yeah, there you go. So things like that. Okay, things like that. So I'll probably tell me to move back improve focus in a minute. Oh no, it's not yet. It's actually not doing it at the moment. That's amazing, isn't it? So I do hope you like my content today, and don't forget you can do it in any colour. You don't have to do yellow. You can do brights, you can do pastels, that's a nice pastely one. So I've gone around the edge. I've gone around the edge that in black pen, and I can also do a bit of white in the middle there, just to. So it didn't take me long, did it? It didn't take me long at all to do that. I don't know if you actually saw that, because yeah, hopefully you saw that. Yeah, so that's good. That's one of mine. Things like that, that's already got some white around the edge from the natural. And yeah, I've been tending to add things. So do hope you like my content today. Love it if you give me a thumbs up. That'd be absolutely amazing. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And papers like this I've got on Ko-fi, and the Gustav Klimt one I have as well. Okay then, thank you so much, and see you again soon.